Hi Queens, it's Viv playing Dress Up Time Princess, and today I am going to show you the story path for Chapter 1 of Magic Lamp. I'll do Queen Marie next time. I know I'm going backwards here. This game literally has the most lit storylines, which is why I want to do a little storytelling. Also, everyone's story path is going to be different. Like, I was looking at other people's screenshots and I was like, I took a different path and never got to that part. So let's go. Like and subscribe for more Dress Up Time Princess content. Let's go into Magic Lamp, and I love this because it is based off Arabia and the styles are so beautiful. Let's start at chapter 1-1. I already got it perfect here, but I want to do this just for storytelling purposes. So let's start, and I need to read the story to you because I just love the story and I know you will too. All right, here I am. After a fit of dizziness, I find myself in a small, sparsely furnished house. So yeah, I went inside the storybook, which is awesome. I hear music and the sound of busy marketplace outside the locked doors. This headache and dizziness. Did I enter a book again? Yes, I did. I look down subconsciously and find myself in a torn and tattered shirt covered in wounds. Oh no, I became poor. I'm in poverty. Look at my house. Oh no. It hurts. What happened to me? You can't escape, woman. You're just making things worse for yourself. I've never seen such a stubborn slave. I became a slave? Worst thing ever. Not even in poverty. I became a slave. If reincarnation was real, I would just off myself right there and try to become middle class or something. Okay, let's go. Slave? I'm not a slave. A sudden headache strikes me and fragments of memory flashed in my mind. I recall myself in a slum surrounded by people as skinny as me. Oh no, I'm starving too. Several fierce-looking men rushed in, tying up the elderly and children with their leather whips and ropes. In all that screaming and crying, reprimands and abuses, someone approached me with a smirk. It's you, slaver! Let me out! In your dreams, you're valuable goods and I'm going to sell you at a good price. You can't get away with this. I'll expose you. Ha 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 ha. This is all legal. Unlike what you did, you should be thinking about justifying yourself to the magistrate. What do you mean? Who are you trying to fool? If stealing gold is theft, is it stealing pancakes the same? The entire Food Moon Kingdom is currently rehabilitating refugees. What do you think the consequences will be if thieves like you get caught? Living in prison for the rest of your life or exiled to a remote desert? His gloating makes me even more furious. Wisen up. If you clean yourself up and look tidy, you might be lucky enough to get sold to a rich man. He throws clothes at me. You're an orphan, right? Rather than staying in a slum, why don't you learn to sing, or dance, or recite, or write poetry? With your looks, you won't have to... Wait, what? With your looks, you won't have to do much else. You just have to attend dinner parties every day. Use the diary. Oh, he's saying I'm pretty. Well, at least I got that going for me, which is nice. His smile is humiliating. Yeah, I mean, that was rude. He's so rude to me. The angst in me reminds me... The original owner of this body is a stubborn girl. Calm down. Calm down. Provoking him won't do me any good. Obey me if you don't want to be whipped. Hurry and change. He raises the whip in his hands. My body shrinks back instinctively and I suppress the urge to speak up. It's too dangerous to challenge him. I will endure this and give myself more time to think of some way to escape. Whoa. Okay, I got some item. I'll change. But... only after you leave. Ha! You're quite obedient now. I'll be right outside the door. Don't you dare try anything else. After he left, I realized both my legs are shaking uncontrollably. An aggressive person lurks in my body. I tire myself out to prevent her from attacking. I need to change out of this torn and tattered shirt, then think about how to escape. Alright, it's a dress up time. So, this is what I ended up wearing to get the perfect score. The stage is going to ask for simple, gentle, magic lamp. So what I did was simple, gentle, magic lamp, search, and oh, what's weirdest? I guess this one is better. I got that here, of course. And then the dress. Oh, I guess this dress is better right here. And then, ooh, looks like this one's gonna be better. Yeah, here to improve my score, y'all. And then I got the earrings, got the bracelet. Nice. Let's get ready. Let's score perfect here. Let's go. No way. This ain't gonna be perfect. You go, ebony violin. Oh yeah, perfect. There you go. Great score. And now, let's continue. Okay, so I have changed. I'm surprised to find myself wearing a pendant. Although the round crystal in the pendant doesn't look like an expensive gemstone, its strange glow gives me a sense of familiarity. This pendant must really be important to the owner of this body. It could be a relic left behind by her loved one. I keep the pendant carefully and start thinking about how to resolve the difficult issue at hand. The man is at the door. How do I escape? My gaze lands on a window. If I can force the window open, I'll be able to escape. There are some sturdy-looking pots in the corner. I only have one chance. If I don't succeed, the slaver will barge in when he hears. I'll be doomed. Alright, let's do this. Smash the window. Oh yeah, did it work? Did it work? Did I escape? What's that noise? Success! The slave has escaped! Hurry and catch her! This is a marketplace. Which way should I go? Into the ground. He'll never find me. The street's quite crowded. If I blend in, he won't find me. Stop it right there! The man is lost in the crowd. It's hilarious. Catch me if you can! Oops! Why oops? Why oops? That hurts! Oh, are you hurt? Question mark, question mark, question mark. It's dangerous to run around in a crowd. Well, if you hadn't gotten in my way... The unfamiliar young man in front of me stretches out his hand. I hesitate for a moment and decide to stand up on my own. Yeah, I don't trust him. He's a stranger. As the young man is about to speak, a loud roar interrupts him. Bratty girl, wait till I catch you. I'll make sure you end up doing manual labor. Oh, heck no. Oh, no. The slaver caught up. I frantically look for somewhere to hide. The young man grabs me. Follow me. I'll help you get away from him. But I don't know you. This is your only chance, trust me. He has a point. The young man grabs my hand and leads me along a path by the clothing store. Maybe I should have taken the alleyway. Now I need to go with a stranger. Oh, where did he take me? You won't find this place. He won't find this place. You're a genius. I'm glad I could help. You dropped this when we bumped into each other just now. He puts the pendant in my hand. Surprised, I gripped it tightly. This pendant is very important to me. Thank you. You helped me so much in such a short time. I can't thank you enough. What's your name? Kahir. Nice to meet you, Kahir. I'm Gina. I guess my name is Gina in this story. The name came naturally to me. Gina, pardon my asking, but how did you fall into hands of a slaver? You don't seem like a slave. I used to live in a slum. I recount my experience, but omit some of the worst parts. More for myself than Kahir. How dare they disobey the kingdom's law and use violence? These scoundrels must be severely punished. Precisely! My anger amuses Kahir, and he regains his gentle demeanor. What are your plans, Gina? I think... Teach the slavers a lesson. Earlier, I picked ass about my friends. Let's teach this slaver a lesson this time. Let's go. Let's spend a 5 stamina. I like to teach that slaver a lesson. What he did was unforgivable, but everyone were to take revenge, the kingdom would fall to ruins. I hate when they have a point. Only by believing in the king and the rule of law can the kingdom have a bright future. Ugh. Fine. I guess you make sense. I'm just saying, if I could have fought him in the first place, he wouldn't have captured me. It wasn't easy to escape. I should return to the slums. You said someone went to the slums to kidnap people. I'm concerned about this and want to investigate. May I join you? Of course, but why would you want to investigate? The capital is stable and prosperous, and it's very unusual to see something like this happen. I want to find these scoundrels. If I find them and bring them to justice, vulnerable people won't have to fear them. Kahir, you're such a helpful person. I'm happy to have a friend like you. Did I just friend zone him? If more nobles care about injustice against the marginalized, slums and slaveries would be a thing of the past, alas. But they would have to experience the people's hardship to really understand. Let's talk about this later. We got kidnappers to catch. Alright, let's go. Let's catch some kidnappers. Let's go over to stage 2. I already got a perfect here, but let's do this just for storytelling purposes. Alrighty. Once we have determined that our destination is in the North District here, and I walk through various crisscrossing streets and continue heading north, I encounter a problem along the way. This girl must be a slave. Rude! These commoners, man! Why is this dirty slave strutting out in the open like that? How atrocious. Come on, you're a commoner! You're a commoner! Everyone was staring at and talking about me. I am not a slave. Do I look like I'm dressed like a slave? You tell me. You're... Okay, never mind. Never mind. I'm sorry I asked. Boy, this is the capital. It's not proper to walk with a female slave like this. She's not a slave. She's my friend. You're being very rude. This man shakes his head and leaves, but he keeps looking back at us strangely as he walks away. I can't stand it any longer. They're horrible. They treat slaves like pests on the streets. Slaves are human too. This is unbearable. Seeing my distress, Kahir frowns and becomes silent. Kahir, do you feel the same way? Are you okay with slaves being treated like this? No, the opposite. I believe everyone should have the freedom and right to pursue their happiness. This unequal system should be abolished. That is right, absolutely. However, changing it is a very long process. Seeing a clothing store, I stopped in my tracks. I should change out of this to avoid further trouble. I need new clothes, but I don't have any money. Can I borrow some? I'll pay you back. If you see something you like, I'll buy it as a gift. Don't worry about the money. Oh, so kind. No, I will pay you back. Don't argue with me about this. Unused to my persistence, Kahir simply shakes his head. I quickly picked out an outfit to blend in with the locals. Kahir paid on my behalf. Ooh. Thank you so much for the money. And the clothes. Hang on. I'll put it on right away. Alright. Dress up time. See what I did there? Dress up time. Cooling perky magic lamp. So let's select cooling perky magic lamp. Search. And let's see. Oh, I got a crown here. Nice. Ooh, got my beautiful 6-star hair. Look at that. I love epic. And then let's put on this. Am I Jasmine? I'm flipping Jasmine. This is epic. Let's put on some high-heel shoes and let's put on some accessories as well. Ooh, matching earrings, and I got these little chains on my wrists. Let's get ready. Oh gosh, I look amazing. I love this outfit so much. Let's go. Just give me the perfect already. I know. My pose is amazing. There you go. Perfect with 6,000 points. Let's continue. All right. This looks perky and refreshing. It suits you well. Thank you, thank you. I twirl happily. My footsteps feel so much lighter now that I've changed out of the grubby clothing. Let's go. Following my memory of this place, I bring her here across the street towards Northgate. Strangely, there is only open space here. It's odd that the space exists here where it's surrounded by busy shops and noisy crowds. The surrounding coincides with my memory and a slum should be here. Just as I start to suspect something is very wrong, someone runs into me. Ooh! It's a little girl about 7 or 8 years old. The date plum fruit she was carrying scattered all over the ground. Just as I am about to help her up, she hugs me. Gina! She has a clean, small face with a cute smile and wears a tidy white dress. I don't think I know her. Gina, it's me, Samar. The bad man said he was going to sell you off because you stole pancakes. We were all worried about you. I thought I would never see you again. Stole pancakes? At hearing my crime exposed, I glanced at Kahir in embarrassment. Gina brought food for us every day. If not for her, me and my little sister would have died of hunger. I'm a good person. Look at that. Suddenly, memories of Samir flood my mind, causing me to reel for a moment. Gina stole the pancakes for us, but got taken away by a bad man. My little sister cried for a long time, and I felt guilty. But you're safe, Gina. Samir grabbed my hand and smiled brightly. Kahir looked at us with approval in his gentle eyes. I helped Samir gather the dates on the ground. Are the others okay? I can't seem to find our slum. Of course you can't. The slum has been demolished. The millionaire Master Sinbad is transforming this place into a shopping district. Demolish? They can't just demolish other people's home because they are rich. Where did everyone go? Are they homeless? We are suffering, but the wealthy do not care. I clench my fist in anger, feeling small and powerless. That vicious businessman must be punished. No, Gina, you've misunderstood. Master Sinbad didn't demolish the slums. Master Sinbad took in all who lost their homes. He's a kind and generous man. Sinbad took them all in? Kahir, you know this person? He's a friend, my senior. If he made his arrangements, we don't have to worry. Nice. Gina, do you have somewhere to stay? I shake my head. Why don't you come to Master Sinbad's house with me? You don't have to worry about food or shelter. Master Sinbad is quite easygoing. He'll definitely let you stay. She holds my hand and looks at me with her bright, big eyes. She seems satisfied with her living conditions. Should I accept her invitation and go to Sinbad's house? Oh, I voted yes before. I feel like I would destroy myself if I vote no. Should I vote no just for the purpose of it? You know what? I'm gonna take my chances. Let's go with no. Thank you, but I don't want to be a slave. If selling my liberty is a condition for me to stay here, I'd rather be homeless. It's a big capital. I'll find shelter somewhere. Don't worry, Sinbad never had slaves from what I know. He pays all his servants. Oh, looks like I'm going there anyway. Yes, Master Sinbad pays us all. We're assigned to the job that is most suitable. I take care of Master Sinbad's garden, for example. I got these dates for my little sister with my wage. She loves them. Would you like to try some? With a pleased smile, Samir hands us some fresh dates. It can't be easy for Master Sinbad to help so many people. I'll support myself and not trouble him. Gina, I understand where you're coming from, but the storm has only just passed. There could be slavers looking for you on the streets. Oh, true. Sinbad is the richest man in the kingdom. He owns countless industries and is enthusiastic and open-minded. If you want to make a living in the capital, it's best to look for him. It's like they're trying to convince me. I should have just said yes from the start. I guess you're right. You see? You see? If you're still worried, I can accompany you to look for Sinbad. I like to ask him about the demolition of the slums too. Yes, I want to know more as well. Sinbad is also an experienced navigator. He tells many strange stories. You won't be bored working for him. Navigator? Interesting. Persuaded by Kahir and Samir, I decided to visit Sinbad's house. Alright, let's go. Okay, I got my achievements complete. Let me collect my daily, actually. Let's go over to Fashion Pass, Daily Quest. Let's claim this. Alright, got some EXP here. And okay, let's go back to the storyline. Moving on to 1-3. Now it's time to meet this wealthy Sinbad. Let's start the story. Let's see. Status house. That is his house. Kahir and I followed Samir to Sinbad's residence. The servants at the door greeted us warmly upon seeing Kahir. Gina, come and find me after you settle down. After Samir leaves, I feel nervous. I came uninvited. Am I being rude? Of course not, don't worry. Sinbad is very friendly and easygoing. I look at Kahir. He is courtly and tranquil, which makes me curious about his identity. Before I can ask, booming laughter fills the room. Ho ho ho, Kahir, long time no see. You snuck out again today. Let me guess, the last time you said you wanted to travel to the western provinces. Looks like you're ready for it. Do you need me to call a caravan? Mother always missed her home, so I've always wanted to see the western provinces with my own eyes. It's a pity I haven't been able to make it happen. I listened to their conversation. Kahir and Sinbad's relationship seems like a good one. Sinbad, I have a favor to ask you. Sinbad's gaze turned on me. Who is this young maiden? Hello, I'm Gina. I asked Kahir to bring me here to see you. I tell Master Sinbad how I escaped from being sold as a slave. You managed to escape from a slaver. That's certainly not an easy task. It was thanks to Kahir. Brave girl, I'm glad you've regained your freedom. It's a pity the slums have been demolished. You have nowhere to go now. I hired many people from the slums. Meals are provided for everyone and they are free to leave at any time. If you like, you can stay here and work for me, just like the others. Sinbad extends the invitation warmly. Before I had a chance to ask, the easier tasks have been assigned to children and the elderly, but I need a warehouse manager. I need someone to check the goods and assist the store during peak hours. Would you help me? Yeah, I mean, he's offering me a free job. Yeah, let's agree. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity, Master Sinbad. As long as there's a place for me to stay, I am not afraid of hardship. Sinbad smiles approvingly. Ha ha ha, don't worry. I won't make you do the dirty work. You can learn from the others and start with something you can do first. I will work hard. Thank you, Master Sinbad. Don't be so formal. Like Kahir, you can just call me Sinbad. Sinbad, why was the slum demolished? Something is off about this. The royal palace issued a decree to rid the capital of refugees. They'll build a new marketplace where the slums stood. Royal palace? You mean the king issued the decree? Impossible! The king cares about the people. He never issued a decree to get rid of any of them. My workers said the soldiers were ordered by a master to demolish the slums. A master? Who would do such a thing? It must be... Your suspicions are correct. I had someone look into the matter and learned that no slum in the capital was spared. The Prime Minister was behind it all. The king's formal decree was to make appropriate arrangements for the refugees, but you know the Prime Minister hates refugees. I suspect he doesn't want to build a shelter because it's time-consuming and costly. He doesn't think it's good use of government time or money. He forced merchants to take in some refugees, and the businessmen were unwilling to pay a higher poll tax, simply gave them to slavers to deal with the problem. That's illegal! Is the Prime Minister condoning or profiting from this? I have to find out the truth. It seems the slum's demolition is more complicated than I expected. But I found out something strange when I took the people from the slums. The evicted refugees were all elderly, children, or the disabled. There weren't any young, healthy people. Some like Gina might have been sold as slaves, but what happened to the others? An old man said all the young strong men were taken away by the soldiers. Soldiers! Kahir's face sinks. There is something terrible happening here, and it's sending chills down my spine. I turn instinctively to see an old man with white hair standing by the door. His bright eyes darken as soon as he sees me. He nods at Sinbad and leaves. Who is that? He's also from a slum. His daughter was taken by a slaver. That poor man used up all his wages looking for her. I'm also looking for her, but there hasn't been much progress. When young girls visit the house, he comes to have a look. He's hoping his daughter might miraculously turn up. I'm not his daughter. That's why he was disappointed. I hope the girl is safe. Slavers wouldn't be able to plunder civilians in the capital on their own in such a short time. They must have had help. Someone could protect them. I cannot wait any longer. I must return to the royal palace and investigate further. Return to the royal palace? Ah, yes. I'm actually a scribe in the royal library. I must find out whether this matter with the refugees and the decree from the royal palace are related. Kahir, wait! Will we meet again? How about the money I borrowed from you? Yeah, let's ask about the money. I'll pay you back as soon as I can from the wages I earn. But how will I find you when I have enough to pay you back? I visit Sinbad often. We'll meet again very soon, I think. Don't worry about these small matters. After saying goodbye to Sinbad, Kahir rushes out of the residence. The sun is setting, child. You must be tired with everything you've been through. I'll get someone to arrange a place for you to stay right away. Meanwhile, why don't you get changed? Okay! Oh, yes, I have a little welcome gift for you. Got a gift. It's beautiful. Thank you, Master Sinbad. I mean, Sinbad. Okay, let us get dressed. Let's see what beautiful outfit he gave me. Warm, perky, magic lamp. So let's select warm, perky, magic lamp. And let's see, I have this crown. Let's wear this hair. Let's see. Okay, this dress is just fine. Let's look at the accessories. Ooh, okay. I got a necklace, earrings. I got this little knifey thing. Okay. Let's get dressed. Let's get ready. And give me my perfect. Come on. Come on. Perfect. Perfect. Great. Perfect. Awesome. Oh, shoot. The score's a little low now. Alright, let's continue. Okay, finally! I have finally found shelter. Huh? A stray cat jumps in through the window and lands beside my bed. It's late! Why are you here? Are you homeless too? Oh, it's so cute! Do you want to accompany me tonight? I can share my food with you. This paw seems to be holding something down. What is it? Did you bring this? Oh. It gave me a ball. It's a cloudy glass bead. It doesn't look like anything special at first, but upon observing carefully, I can see something murky rolling within the glass bead. I rub my eyes and look again. It looks like an ordinary bead. My mind's playing tricks on me. I need to sleep. The stray cat nudges my leg and lies down beside my bed, curling up into a fur ball. I lie in my bed, reflecting on my day. I'm not sure why I keep thinking about that old man's sad expression. I hope he finds his missing daughter. I wonder how Grandpa's doing. As the sleeping cat purrs gently, I close my eyes and make a wish. Black screen. It'd be great if the refugees could find a place to call their own. I agree. And there is stage 3. Alright, let's end here for now. Next time, I guess we'll find the kidnappers. Alright everyone, thank you so much for watching. Stick around next time. Subscribe for the remaining parts of Chapter 1. I'll see you next time. Peace, peace.